Hello, once again, and welcome to Extra Time. This is the Euros coverage of the Extra Time from Gracia Studios, and I have with me here a very good friend in the person of
Daniel.
Daniel. So far, it's been an interesting round of fixtures. So far, we get 16 goals, a whooping 16 goals.
Pin 16.
And in the four matches so far, we get only Croatia will not score.
Yeah.
So they mean see the goals, the games they deliver. We each team today deliver so far.
Yeah.
On our next three fixtures we get today be Poland versus Netherlands, Slovenia versus Denmark, then Serbia versus England. Which obviously we know say the catchy match will be.
To be pulsating.
Yes,
Definitely
Serbia
and England. Yes.
But the next match we get right be Poland versus Netherlands. How you they see that game?
Oh, I think it's going to be pulsating. Equally exciting, power packed, end to end. I think so. Even though I think Netherlands they have the upper hand. Yeah, because when you look at the crop of players they have all it takes to even win this tournament. So I think before this tournament, Poland had a very good run.
Yeah.
Coming into this tournament, and I think it's going to be a fun match, a very power-packed match. But all the same, I think Netherlands are going to carry the day. But we should expect more goals too. I'm just giving a prediction,
Of course,
because I'm saying this based on what we've seen so far from the first day, the second day, and I think today is the third day. Yeah, there has been a lot of goals, so I'm expecting that more goals will flow in this match as well.
Yeah, and also we shouldn't underrate Poland, who have Zielinski
Yes,
and
as I said, that they had a good run.
Yeah.
Coming into this tournament, they
of
qualified the
top players.
friendlies. Yeah, and right now, even though maybe Lewandowski is not fully fit, and I think he would be on the bench coming into this match. I think Poland also have what it takes to do something in this match. So let's wait and see.
Yeah, but shall we talk about this Netherlands side?
Yeah.
Jeremy Frimpong is on the bench.
Yes,
Can you believe
yes.
it?
Well, he has had a very good season at Leverkusen, and as a right back scoring that much goals, I think he deserves to start. But we cannot doubt the prowess of Dumfries as well.
Yeah, defensively.
At Inter Milan, he won the league. He was quite consistent, and he's very strong, good in the air. So I'm sure maybe the Coleman is looking for maybe those physical abilities.
I think
of the right
it's
back.
like the situation of Walker and
Arnold. Yes, exactly.
So difficult.
It's difficult to really choose.
Because
I think these days they even deploy Arnold at the midfield. Yeah. So I think maybe the coach is looking for something maybe more physical. You see, Frimpong is not that physical. If you look at his body stature, maybe he's not that strong, even though he's very fast and very good on the ball. But I think maybe the coach is looking for something else. That's why maybe he might start Dumfries ahead of Frimpong. And I think maybe for tactical reasons too, maybe when the Polish players maybe are tired, Frimpong has the speed and he can run at defenders. So I think maybe it can be a game plan as well. That maybe in the second half when the Polish players are tired, he will bring on Frimpong to cause damage to their defense. Yeah, so that's what I think.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a fun match, all the same.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. Interesting thoughts there. And surprisingly, Van Dijk will feature in his first ever Euros. Very surprising.
Wow.
Alongside
my mind to that.
Alongside likes of Javi Simons. But another match that we should be keen on looking at is Slovenia versus Denmark.
It's going to be an interesting match.
Yeah,
So this one we can't really tell. Even though Denmark has a slight edge over Slovenia. Looking at the crop of players they have.
Slovenia have Sesko up front who can really trouble
exactly.
Denmark.
He's really good. But I think Denmark also in this match they have the upper hand. But let's wait and see. Let's see what will pan out.
Denmark are with the likes of Barcelona's Christensen, Eriksen, Højlund,
and the
Waynes. I think they are up front. They are very solid.
They have very good attackers.
Højlund.
Yes. They are very good
they will look to threaten Oblak's goal.
Exactly.
You feel like it'll be a busy day for Oblak.
Very busy day.
And
Let's wait and see.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting.
yeah, and the game, obviously, everyone is talking about Serbia versus
England. Wow.
versus England.
We can't afford to miss that much.
What do you expect from Southgate coming into this particular game?
Well, I wouldn't like to be in the shoes of Southgate right now, because the pressure alone, and looking at the couple of players he has at various positions, making a choice of who to play might be a very difficult one for him.
I think he has two main problems. That is two main challenges. That is going on to win the Euros and the kind of players to have.
And
on
even
the
the
pitch.
gameplay, the English press and the English people, they are very demanding. If you are winning, you should win well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will get the backlash. You get it. So looking at the crop of players Southgate is having right now, I think they can do something. But honestly, for me, I don't think they can actually go ahead to win this tournament.
You don't take them to.
I don't
with
really
all
think
the quality they have.
They can go. I'm sure they might go far, but I'm not sure they can go.
What are you attributing it to? The manager or the players they have?
This couple of players
Or the mentality? They are young.
One, the mentality. Most of them, not most, some of them are young, and also the couple of players they have, they've not really played together for so long. You get it? But I think they can do something. And for England, they have individual brilliance. Like Foden can score goals out of nowhere. King can do something. Cole Palmer is in good form. They have individual brilliance, but how to gel as a team or how to play as a team might be a problem for them going forward in this tournament. They might come out of the group stage quite well. I'm sure they are going to score a lot of goals because most of their players are in good form. Phil Foden, Harry Kane, Cole Palmer, Bellingham. We are not forgetting Bellingham. Yes, he's a really good player. So let's see what will happen.
And about that Palmer guy, a lot of predictions have ruled him out of the starting 11, saying Foden moves to the left and Saka occupies the right. So what do you think
that,
about
you see, as I said earlier, that Southgate would have a very difficult job in selecting his actual his first 11. Let me put it this way. Yeah, because of the similarities of the similarity in certain positions. Because Cole Palmer most of the time likes to play the number 10 role, but Bellingham too is in very good form. But sometimes Cole Palmer can play from the right hand side, but Saka too is in very good form. Gallagher too can play the number 10 or the number 8 role, but as we can see, Rice too is in very good form. Even Menu is also in good form. So I think in selecting his players, it will be very difficult for Southgate. Yeah, so let's wait and see what will pan out from even the lineup straight to getting into the game itself. Because it's going to be mouth-watering.
Yeah. Myself, I'm not a big fan of playing Trent ahead of Gallagher. You need that solid. Well, it's a double pair in that position. You need somebody who can chase, somebody whose work rate is very high.
Yes, exactly. And I think Rice has the work rate. Bellingham also has the work rate. So I think for Southgate, if he wants to attack more, he can deploy Rice in front of the defenders and push in more attackers. If really he wants to play Bellingham and Cole Palmer together and Saka, then I think he might just play Rice in front of the defenders, just one pivot, and can push in the attackers to attack. Yeah. So I think that's the best way for him right now. I don't know what he's going to do, but I think for me, from where I see their squad, I think that's the best way to go. But we are not the coach, so
obviously. And about that Arnold thing, I think it's a bit dicey for him because you can.
There's Walker, so I think it's a difficult.
I think the best thing for him, I feel like you are the manager.
Yeah.
Man up. If you want Arnold, if you want Arnold at the right back, you take those chances. Defensively, you will not have the best of defense. And if you want Walker you pick Walker and then put Arnold on the bench. And then going forward, you can introduce Arnold to give you that attack.
Even though,
threat.
yes,
playing Arnold as a midfielder might work against the likes of Serbia, but when you go on to meet France, Netherlands,
the likes,
Portugal,
they'll be very much
it'll be,
exposed.
it'll be difficult.
Very much exposed. Yeah, so as he said, that's true. I think this is the deploy, and not even Klopp started deploying in the midfield. Even though he's good with the passes, the long range passes, and even the short passes, like he's good with passes. So I'm sure that's why they mainly deploy him in the midfield too. Yeah, but notwithstanding, I think defensively it might be a problem for England. So the best is to leave him on the bench, and if he wants against Serbia, I think honestly, I think Serbia are not that bad. Looking at
Of
even
course,
the,
they
the,
have
the players,
Mitrovic
yes,
up front. They
exactly,
have,
exactly. So
Kostic.
if for nothing at all, if he even wants to play two pivots or two defensive midfielders, I think the best wouldn't be Trent at that position.
Yeah.
He can even deploy Menu
Yeah, could be
at that
Menu,
position. Yeah. So that's what I think.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Serbia is not a walkover at all. Especially looking at the crop of players, they have Savic, Vlahovic, Mitrovic
up
exactly.
front. There will be a
Yes.
huge worry.
Yeah,
And
a
England,
huge,
I feel
huge,
like
huge
I feel
worry.
like
So
England,
they must take care of the
yeah,
defensive
England
part as well.
don't have the best of setups when it comes to the back four.
Yeah.
Them missing out on
Yeah.
Harry Maguire, Tomori
Exactly,
who wasn't called,
Tomori, yeah.
and McGee has to play that position with
I
Stones,
think
which we haven't seen.
For
For,
a while.
Yeah.
They don't usually. You see, in England, apart from the 2022 World Cup, which we saw Stones and Maguire being consistent. They played together consistently. I think they had that tournament. They really did well. That pair really did well. Having Rice just in front of them, doing all the dirty works for them. Yeah, so I think that World Cup they really did what the pair did well. So I think maybe the inconsistency in the pairs they pick. I think they sent Konsa. I think they deploy Konsa to at the right side as well. I don't know if Konsa might start at centre back or right back, or maybe he'll be on the bench.
I doubt for
I think
Konsa.
defensively England are going to have a
Yeah,
bit
I
of a
think
problem.
that is the
A bit
problem.
of a
Even
problem.
having to
Yeah.
introduce
Exactly.
Trippier
So
at
they might
left
score.
back.
They might score goals, but
Yes.
they might
Yes.
concede as well.
Well, those are thoughts right there as we delve into the third round of action in this year's Euros. Do ever so well to subscribe to the channel Extra Time Grassa Studios to get updates like this as we head into the main event of the Euros. Thank you very much.